What's up, y'all? Let me just take a minute to tell you about some of the deceit and deception that I've witnessed on social media recently, in particularly Facebook. But it seems like people are just going to new lows, because I'm not going to say new highs, to deceive, mislead, or what have you. But when I first got on Facebook about 7 years ago, it was basically to try to catch up with friends and family members that I had lost touch with over the years. And fortunately, I've been able to reconnect with a bunch of them. I think that is one of the most positive aspects about Facebook in itself. And then along the way, I've met a bunch of new people, some of them just way out there. And then I've met a whole bunch of cool people that I converse with on a regular basis who are permanent fixtures in my life, and I'm better for knowing them. But let me get back to this deception thing that's going on. Okay, first of all, if you on social media pretending to be somebody that you're not, apparently you're not too happy with who you are as a person to begin with. You know, ain't nobody gonna go through the changes that some of these people are going through to deceive other people if they're secure in their own self. Now, I'm gonna give you a few examples of some of the things that I've seen recently. A couple years ago, I met a female on Facebook. She was about 50 years old and had a very attractive profile picture. And we struck up a conversation, and trying to get to know each other, whatever, like that. And I suggested that we should video chat. Well, we video chatted, and when her face came on the screen, I almost jumped out my damn chair. I didn't even know. I thought I was looking at the Crypt Keeper. I swear. To say that she even looked 70 would be that would be a compliment. Anyway, you get my drift. She didn't look nothing like this profile picture, and so I didn't address that. I let it slide. We held a conversation, and I was kind of curious as to I figured maybe the profile picture was from years ago or something, because people post pictures of themselves from years ago, and with another deception that's they look like that today and don't even look nothing close, So if you catch me posting an old picture, I'm gonna probably put the date on you and tell you how old I was at the time. But anyway, some people, they deceive in that manner. But anyway, this girl, we talked or whatever, and I was polite. I wasn't rude or didn't address the fact that she didn't look nothing like the profile picture, and it wasn't going nowhere. No way. It was just making another friend. It wasn't like I was trying to get at her, not like that. But anyway, I know for a fact that she was on Facebook, trying to get with somebody. Let me just put it like that. She's on there trying to get with somebody. So anyway, this girl, she apparently uses these things. They have these apps and these that where you can recreate yourself. Okay, that's just the best way I can explain it. I mean, you can make your nose smaller, bigger, your lips, your chest. You can take weight off your body. You can redo your whole structure, And apparently there's women, and probably some dudes for that matter, that's using these apps to recreate themselves. So anyway, with this girl, she had got talking to another guy that I knew on Facebook, and he asked me, did I know her? I said, yeah. He said, what did I think? I said, I didn't want to blow her out the water, but by the same token, I was like, everything ain't what it seems, brother. He like, what you mean by that? I'm like, well, she don't look much like her profile picture. And he say, how so? I say, she don't look nothing like her profile picture. Let me just put it to you like that. So anyway, long story shorter, he made a date to go meet this girl, whatever. They live fairly close to one another. And when she showed up to the predetermined place where they were going to meet, he didn't even recognize her when she showed up. She was there and he didn't even know it. She had to call him on the phone and ask him was he in the restaurant, and then she described what she had on, and when he saw her, he turned around and got out of there. And I asked him, so what'd you do from there? He said, I just left and I deleted and blocked her. I said, wow, that's crazy. But that's just one level of the deception that's going on the social media, you know. And it's just not restricted to the women. These guys out here deceiving females or whatever, what have you. I know dudes that's broke as the 10 Commandments, and these cats will go to the mall and in the parking lot and go stand next to a Benz and take a picture like this is what they pushing, or you know, go take a picture in front of a big old 5,000 square foot house, and you know, like this is their crib or whatever, you know. So so the dudes is doing the same thing, you know. Maybe not so much with the physical attributes, but you know, brothers is out here pretending like they got more going on than they do. I know a cat in particular. This dude ain't even got a bus pass, but if you look on his profile picture, you swear up and down he was rolling an Escalade. No, he ain't even got bus fare. Believe that. So, anyway, there's other levels of deception. I can tell you another incident where I knew this guy. He presented himself as if he was a chef on Facebook. You know, he's always posting these pictures of these fancy meals he had prepared. You know, he'd get a whole lot of likes on it, and all these girls was commenting and telling him, oh man, I wish you can cook for me, and how much they love a guy that can cook, and this and that and the other. Well, you have people on Facebook who are just observing as myself, and you know, they be paying attention. And I might not be the one, but there's some people out there that'll blow your ass out the water if you come in with that bullshit. And you talking about you keeping it 100, some of you ain't even keeping it 20, you know. But I have one friend in particular. She had noticed that, you know, just something wasn't right about these dishes that this dude was supposed to be preparing and, you know, posting on Facebook. Anyway, she happened to notice that one of the meals he claimed to have cooked looked awfully familiar to a picture she had just seen online. And so she did further investigation and come to find out this dude was stealing the pictures of the meals from Google some damn well, but posting them as if he was preparing these meals himself. Now, see me, I pay attention, but I don't say nothing. I knew the telltale sign for me was the brother. I don't know why he did this, but he posted a picture of a box pizza he had cooked in the oven, and he burnt this motherfucker to a crisp. This shit looked Cajun. It was pitch black. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. You supposed to be a chef and you can't even make a box pizza? Come on, dude, who you fooling? You know, you ain't fooling me. You don't pull the wool over my eyes. And I had noticed when he was preparing all these meals, I noticed that every time he would post one of his meals, it was always on different plates. Now, see, I noticed shit like that because I pay attention. And I'm like, well, damn, this nigga show got a whole lot of dishes, you know. More often than not, people may have two sets of dishes, one that they use for every day and then another one for special occasions or when company comes over, that type of thing. But this dude had different plates every day. I'm talking about fine china type of thing. I'm like, man, ain't nobody got too many dishes in their house. Come on, man. Not no normal human being, no way. But anyway, that's just another level of deception. And then you have the people, you know, we all like pick up memes from each other, and you know, when I take one of your memes, you know, I'll like it, and then I'll leave a comment telling me I'm still in this one, and I'll repost it. But I ain't like I created this saying or this quote or it came out, you know. It's something that I probably got from somewhere else, but it applies, and some food for thought, some humor, or what have you. But when I make a post that came from my head, out of my mouth or my fingertips, because I'm typing this, and I turn around and see that someone else has reposted it. I'm not talking about shared it. That means, they liked it and they took your post and shared it on their page. And so people can see where it originated. But I'm talking about when you see, you see your post on somebody else's page as if they came up with it themselves. I don't have no patent on believe that, but everybody knows that's my catchphrase. I didn't create that. I got that from my brother. My brother created believe that, and I say believe that as a way of keeping his memory alive. Rest in peace, Danny. But my brother, when he used to talk to me, he would, we'd be talking about some deep stuff, and he would always say believe that at the end is at the end when he was making his point. That was his way. He would say, like, Reggie, this world is in trouble. This country's in trouble. And then he would turn around and say, believe that. And so I just say it now as a way of keeping his memory alive. I realized quite a few people. I noticed on my friends when I'm looking through my little timeline, my news feed or whatever. A bunch of my friends are taking to saying that, and I ain't got no problem with that. Like I say, I don't own no patent on it yet, but by the same token, there's people that took it and like that's theirs, like they came up with it. I'm like, you can't be no more original than to take mine and then apply it to you taking my post, and reword and they ain't even rewording and saying it exactly the way I said it, and then putting believe that on the end. People that it's a little sharper than you give them credit for, they know where that comes from. But anyway, I'm just telling you, you got to keep your eyes and your ears peeled and pay attention, because people on here deceiving one another. You know what I'm saying? I had a female one time sent me a friend request, and I accepted the friend request. She was an attractive young lady, but then over the course of about 2 weeks, I got about 5 more friend requests with the same pictures, but with different names. And I'm like, well, what kind of game is she playing? Come to find out, the girl's pictures that she was using is a porn actress who has like those fan pages or whatever, and she's had quite a few of them. And whoever this girl was with all these different names, she was stealing the girl's pictures and posting them as her own. So, you have to stoop to that level of deception, and just for some attention or whatever. You really probably need some psychological help. That's my best. I'm no doctor or whatever, but that would be my best guess, that you're not too comfortable in your own skin if you have to pretend to be somebody else. Well, I'm just, try to wake y'all up to some stuff. I'm quite sure that some of y'all see the same things I see. But, to all those that still keeping it 100, y'all go on, keep on keeping it 100. Because me and my boy, we way past that 100. We're going to let the phonies have 100. We keeping it 1,000. And for those of you that can't count, that's 100 times 10. Now, try to handle that. Reggie D out. Believe that.